Hey Scrappers, Tom here, and we're going to talk about something that everyone has, whether it's in their house or in their car when they go scrapping, and that's a microwave. And they die, and you don't want to just throw them away because as a scrapper, you want to make more money with them. So we've done a little prep work here, but right off the bat, generally when you have your magnet, microwaves are I've never seen a microwave that wasn't some type of magnetic material, whether it was light iron or a magnetic stainless. So right off the bat, you're going to know that this outside case is just that, and it's going to go into your light iron pile. Now when you're taking these apart, things to look for right off the bat, you can't miss these wires. When you look at all these wires on here and you have a pair of snips, you're able to just start cutting these and putting these into a pile. A lot of them you can just pull the clips right off. You can see it's very easy, but you have about 2 to 3 pounds of wire per microwave when you go to take these things apart. Now, other things that you really want to pay attention to, again, what's inside the microwave. Here, you have a nice transformer, right? So all the power's coming in, it's being converted. Now, we've had videos talking about taking the copper out of these. This is a great item to save until you have a lot of them. Once you do have a lot of them, that's when I suggest starting to work on cleaning these, because to get all your tools set up to clean one may not be worth your time, but when you save 20 or 30 of these by making a couple of clean cuts and pulling them out of the other side, you get a nice piece of #1 steel. You get some #2 copper. Now, other things to look for, you have capacitors. Make sure that the microwaves are always unplugged. You never want to make sure that you don't want to get some type of shock by taking a microwave apart while it's plugged in. Many of you will say, who the heck would do that? You never know what is out there. But those are other things to look for. There's also a small fan inside the microwaves. Now, when you have you can see it right here. Is this worth taking apart? I don't know. I probably wouldn't, but if you are taking the whole thing apart and it's in the way, it's a small electric motor that you can throw into your pile. But again, time versus, kind of reward, it doesn't always pay to take it off. Now, other items that you can make money on, believe it or not, this little LED panel that's here, it's kind of a low-grade board. If you look on the back, you can see this. We've seen some people have success where they put these on eBay, because don't forget, this is an LED board, it's a timer. Microwaves are essentially just big timers, right? So you can use that board for resale. You may have success with it, but believe it or not, as a consumer, I actually had a refrigerator that had a little board for my water coming out. That broke. I was able to buy that part on eBay and replace it myself. So it did save money. So cheap items like this that you're only going to get maybe a nickel, 25 cents in scrap for, that might be an area where you can start to make more money, where you start to save those and have them documented. They could be in separate bags, they could be in different bins, but that's an area where you can probably sell it for $5, but if you're doing one of them here and there, whoever needs it at that time, if they have the exact microwave, you want to know that. So that's just an idea. When you're taking this apart, you might want to know that it's a GE profile, right? And that's something that you might want to list in eBay before you just take the board, throw it in a pile, and you throw the rest of the microwave into scrap. Know what you had, take a little label and document it. That's a good way to make more money. Now, other things on here, you have the capacitor, we have the transformer, the motor like we talked about, but other than taking these wires off, whether you're pulling them or you're using some snips to cut them, there's not going to be a lot of extra things in the microwave that you're going to really make money with. You're going to have these items here, you're going to be able to clean them and pull them off, but other than that, you really are just going to have a big piece of steel and a big piece of light iron that you're going to throw into the pile. So don't go too crazy trying to strip every single piece of metal off of a microwave. You can see here the inside of it is steel, right? And when you kind of open this thing up, what do you have in there? You got a piece of glass and a piece of plastic and, probably some mold if you're scrapping it. So those are things that you want to look for, but you also want to look, like I said, what's the make, what's the model number? By knowing those things, you might be able to make a few extra dollars. Sometimes it'll be listed on the back, sometimes it'll be listed on the front, sometimes it'll be listed on the door, but check those things out. These doors are generally plastic with, either glass or plastic on the front. Most scrapyards aren't going to bust your chops. You can leave those on there. So let us know if we missed something on taking a microwave apart or how you make money with it. Until next time, I'll scrap you later. Thanks for watching our video. For $2.99 cents a month. By becoming a member, you can get access to early videos, member-only videos, merchandise discounts from our store, and priority comments that we answer before answering any other scrappers. Click the link below to learn more. Until next time, scrap you later.